Yeah, that's exactly right. Somebody has to do the work. And this is the sort of scam of fiat money, is thinking that you can create something out of nothing. And you can't do that, right? You have to actually, somebody has to do the work. And in a fiat system, it almost always comes down to tricking somebody into doing it through theft. And that's the unfortunate sort of paradigm that altcoins have taken, for example. Um, they don't like to do the work, so they'll just decree themselves more and dilute everybody else, steal from everybody else in order to do it. Now, this could mean that they did it beforehand with a pre-mine, or afterwards by adding a dev tax or something like that. But it always comes down to theft as a way of creating money or creating new goods and services, and it's not creation, it's theft. That's what it is. Yeah, it's not just draining it; it's disincentivizing the creation of those things, because everyone knows that they're going to get stolen from. So that means that there's less incentive for people to be entrepreneurs. It's actually quite a terrible system. You have that 21 million limit, and that means that you're not getting diluted, right, through some money printer's whim or something like that. And a lot of people think, oh, Ripple only has so many or whatever. They control the liquidity quite a bit, right? And this is how all of that works. But every altcoin does this: is they control the liquidity, and that's the same thing as controlling the currency and artificially restricting supply and stuff like that. And they manipulate everything, and they're able to print money. It's just printed already. They just introduce it to the market whenever it's convenient for them. But that's how it all works. So, Bitcoin's very different in the sense that it requires real work, and it's not by decree. And it doesn't suffer under the same delusion. Every altcoin and all fiat money suffers under the delusion that you could create something from nothing just by decreeing it so, and you can't. I mean, the way I like to characterize it is, especially for places like Europe, you have like 2,000 years of people building stuff, right? And they've been sort of drawing from that account that's been saved into over thousands of years. And yeah, it's gonna take a long time to draw that down, but it's still getting drawn down, and it's crumbling as we speak. Bitcoin's a way to start saving again, right? And sort of building nice buildings and stuff like that. And this one of the things I love about Europe. You can see buildings that have been in existence for 500 years. It's hard to debase that, but at some point they will. And fiat money is the sort of thing that does that. Yeah, so in Thank God for Bitcoin, we make the argument that Bitcoin is more moral money because it prevents theft. And that's the key characteristic. A money that incentivizes theft or makes it very easy is bad money. It's immoral money because people are going to steal if they can, and it makes virtue very difficult. Whereas Bitcoin is much harder to steal and makes virtue much easier. So it's more moral money. That's the essential argument of the book, although we get into a lot more details in it.